Hi. It's been like 3 months since I've last uploaded, so a lot has changed. School started, so that's that. Now let's just dive straight into the topic. I disappeared for 3 months, and this is what actually happened. So, if you're in and around the self improvement game like I am, you would definitely have heard of the disappearing for 3 months or going on monk mode sort of trend. Is it a trend really? I don't know. But yeah, it's basically where you cut off everyone and just basically have no work life balance, just working on yourself. I mean, from what you guys can see online, the monk mode success stories from Hamza, Iman Gatzi. I mean, it's really motivating, isn't it? Well, it all seems like fun and games. It all seems like the monk mode is the only option to reach that higher level of success or whatever. Well, I'm here to give you a realistic version of what actually happens when you disappear for 3 months. So, what does monk mode actually consist of? Well, it consists of you cutting out all degeneracy and low value activities. Just full on discipline and work. You're tired? Work. You're stressed? Work. You want a break? Work. Basically, something like that. So, I basically cut off everyone in my life to entirely focus on what was at hand, which was my schoolwork. Like, I did occasionally text my friends on what the homework was for that day, but you get the point. So, what did I experience in these past 2 to 3 months that I've disappeared? Fucking nothing, bro. I just felt like shit. So, my mental health was at an all time low when I disappeared, and I really couldn't function properly. I know this makes me sound like a total degenerate and a total Jeffrey, but that's actually the case. So, for like a solid 2 months straight, all I did was eat, sleep, shit, and code, which was really, really not good for my mental health. Like, I did that shit every day, bro. Like, when I first started my monk mode, everything was going fine. School hadn't been that ramped up yet, and I was actually still coping well. But after like 2 to 3 weeks, shit just went down the drain, bro. Like, for the next 1 to 2 months plus, all I did was the same thing, and that seriously fucked with my mental health. You know how in like monk mode you're supposed to have like 3 non-negotiables, and my 3 non-negotiables was finish my work for the day, at least exercise every day, and read 10 pages every day. So the reading 10 pages part wasn't a big issue because I read every day, but the other two, those were the big issues. I mean, there was definitely points where I was very, very tired, like tired as fuck, like surviving on 2 hours of sleep, and I told myself that I couldn't give up, and I just did my work for like the day because it had to be handed up the day after, or if I haven't done my mandatory exercise for the day, I would fucking go out at like 1 a.m. screaming, they don't know me, son, when I was running. I'm so fucking cringe, bro. I need to stop. So obviously I could have managed my time better, but I wanted to have discipline. I wanted to stick to something for once. That's why I chose to have 2 hours of sleep. That's why I chose to go out and run at 1 a.m. screaming, they don't know me, son. Who's gonna carry the boots? Who's gonna carry the locks? You get what I mean? After those 2 months, I realized a lot of things. The expectation I had when I went into monk mode and when I disappeared for 3 months was like, oh, I was gonna be a disciplined gym demon, intellectual chat type shit. But in reality, I was just Jeffrey. Like, actually Jeffrey. I used to think that disappearing would equate to all my problems disappearing as well, but evidently it didn't. My problems were still there. My loneliness, my ego, my procrastination, it all didn't go away. So what I actually learned from the past 3 months of disappearing is that it's okay to have a little bit of degeneracy in your life. I know that goes against what all these self-improvement junkies say online. Like, oh, you need to, work every day, no rest. You want to become a 1% man, no rest, just work. Dude, not everyone has the focus level to just work every day. I mean, studies have actually shown that. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say you're still in school, so you want to study like 10 hours a day. Well, studies have actually shown that you should actually limit your study sessions to just 90 minutes, because anything more than 90 minutes per session is actually counterintuitive, because you're not actually getting work done. When I tell you to have a little bit of degeneracy in your life, I don't mean going to beat your meat like a little monkey. I mean, if you need sleep, just sleep, bro. Like, Throughout these 3 months, I've disappeared because of the discipline I wanted to have. My circadian rhythm was fucked up because of that. I used to be able to sleep from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. and wake up without an alarm. But there were some days where I woke up at like 10 a.m. and I felt like shit because I woke up so late and I felt like my whole day was over already. If you're planning to disappear for 3 months, 6 months, a year, I don't fucking know. I want all of you to know something. I know you want to be disciplined, including me, but putting yourself in the situation where you gain less from actually being disciplined isn't ideal. Because from what I've learned, being off of monk mode for 2 to 3 weeks, I actually feel a lot better. Like, I feel more alive than ever. Like, I can finally allow myself to take a break when I need to, while still remaining disciplined to finish my work. I know a few of you watching this are bound to go like disappear for like 3 months or something, but here's some tips you should know. I know you want to be disciplined, but sometimes when you really need a break, just take it, bro. No one's gonna fucking stop you. Like I said previously in the video, work that's past 90 minutes isn't actually productive work. I know you're trying to get into the flow state or whatever, but sometimes taking a break is actually really important. Like, I'll give you an example. You go to the gym, you can't be going to the gym every day. You have to have rest days, because rest days are what help like build your muscles. I don't know the fucking anatomy of that, but you get the fucking point. And if you're really going on this journey, I would like to wish you all the best, because it's not an easy journey, but through these 2 to 3 months that you disappear, you'll actually learn a lot about yourself, and from that you can actually grow from it. Alright, so guys, just get to work and stay consistent. Bow.